Hello, my lovely Scorpios. This is your love reading. Welcome. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And the energies can go either way. So if I say Scorpio, I might be talking to the cross watcher. Okay? So cross watchers, welcome too. So as I was pre-shuffling, some cards popped out, right? So first thing that popped out, I'm going to go into the animal spirit cards, and then we're going to go into the tarot. So first thing that popped up is vulture, okay? And this has to do, I was getting a channeled message earlier for Scorpios. Somebody's feeling really numb when it comes to a connection, okay? So when you feel really numb, what it means, it can mean two things. Either you're completely have lost feelings for the person that you are dealing with, okay? Or it could mean that you have been bearing emotions for way too long. So here comes the vulture, and the vulture, I mean, is not, people see the vulture as, I don't know how to say this in the nicest way, but unattractive, okay? Sees the vulture as unattractive, sees the vultures as darkness, as, this kind of evilness too. But at the same time, the vulture, what it does is it comes into your life and it kind of takes away the darkness by being darkness, is what I want to say, okay? So if any of you are experiencing dark night of the soul or anything in that nature, it is to come and purge all the emotions you have built up and buried about this person, okay? Whoever you're connecting with. For some of you, I feel it is the romantic partner that's in question. For others of you, it's really your other relationships like family. Okay, it's coming up really strong. So this vulture is here to just come and just give it this last like cleaning, purging of all those emotions, because those emotions need to come up, Scorpio. Okay, they need to come to the surface for it to be weeded out, like out, up and out. This has been going on for a while now for some of you, and it's been way too long. So that's why we got the whale also, and the whale is about deep emotional healing, okay? The whale, you know that it's heavy. So this has been like a very heavy burden on you for a long time. So those emotions need to come up. And I feel like for some of you, it has to do with this connection that you're with, this romantic partner. Either you're with them or not, it doesn't matter. Their energy is in your energy field, okay? And it has to do with past pain, hurt, trauma, anything of that sort that you're holding on to. And for some of you, you might be like, oh, I don't care anymore. I'm not even going to deal with them. I don't care what happens to them. They're not in my life, but they're still in your energy because you have not released those emotions. So release them, okay? They need to be transmuted, because whether or not you want to be back with this person or not, you need to prepare yourself for the next person who's going to come along, right? You can't take those emotions, those deep emotional wounds, and go into another relationship like that. You just can't do that. It's not going to work out well for you. Okay? So deep emotional healing is needed. And also what did come up, I swear, like when I shuffled, it just like the cards started flying because I feel your energy really deep. I'm a Scorpio myself, so strong Scorpio. And I felt the energy, so I just let it be. So we got the Queen and the King of Cups. So what this is telling me is that both of you, whoever you're connecting with or whoever is in question for this reading, you both have very deep feelings for one another. There's no question about that, okay? But both of you are lacking in expressing your emotions fully, okay? So you might say, I just heard, you might say, oh yeah, I already told them how they feel. I told them off or whatever. It's like you need to have a balance of emotions. So either you're completely bottling up everything inside, and then when like they annoy you or they kind of trigger you, you're like going off, raising your voice, yelling, or in a way like you seem very like explosive is what I want to say. And or the other person, this could be the other person, but I feel like both of you are lacking when it comes to emotions, because your emotions run so deep for one another. Excuse me, you guys, I have a cough today. So that's exactly the throat. That's how you feel. Kind of stuck in emotions, having trouble to, you know, say things, express yourself in a calm way, okay? Or the other person. So that's why you kind of feel like, you know, either you or the other person is lashing out when they do finally express themselves, and it's coming out wrong, okay? Some of you might have, I feel, been ghosted by someone, and you kind of know why. They basically fell off the earth in some way. You know why, but you're um, some of you are not being compassionate about why, because this is a part of, okay, so let me say it this way. Some of you are not being compassionate as to why they stopped ghosting you, and it has to do with some type of a conversation that you had with this person. There was some kind of falling out, and if this resonates with you, listen up. So you're so used to pointing the finger at the other person that you're not really looking at yourself and saying, how did I affect what's going on right now? Okay. And that takes a lot of courage. So see what part you have in that falling out. Was there anything you said that the other person might have taken in an offensive way, or anything of that sort? Whatever falling out you had, okay? So that's why I feel like there's so much emotions involved in this connection. There's so much intensity, but it's lacking, okay? The communication is lacking between you two. It's very intense but lacking is what I'm getting. So let's see what else. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so there's someone, one of you, that's really, what I'm seeing is still in a lower vibration, okay? Okay, so I don't read traditional tarot. So somebody's in their lower self, okay? Someone's in lower vibes, ego self is what I want to say. Somebody's still operating through that, okay? There was some type of betrayal, some sneaking, some lying in the past, okay? That needs to be completely released, okay? Needs to be released. So this, like I said, that's why the whale came up too. This is really playing a large part on, you know, it's coming up as a really heavy burden for someone to carry, okay? And this is more to me an emotional burden, okay? But whatever's emotional burden is affecting your daily life, okay? So this really needs to be released. This past, you need to heal the past. You need to forgive this person if they lied to you, or if, you know, vice versa. Take it how it will. And if you're the one who betrayed this person, you really need to ask, you know, apologize in some way. I feel like some of you did not get apologies, okay? And it's because when people are in lower vibration, in ego, okay? In ego, not their higher self. This is the opposite, okay, of higher self. So when they're in that mindset, they don't really feel how how should I say, how they impacted, what a negative impact their lying has done for you. Okay, so they don't feel it now, but I feel like this person is on the verge of feeling that. So that's why they're not in compassion mode to as how you feel if you're the one who got lied to or cheated on or whatnot. It's like they're not in that energy. Okay. Oh. Wow. Okay, I have to say, Scorpio. Your paradigm needs to really be changed. Okay, so I feel like either this could be you or the other person. It's like they're not. Somebody is living in, this is not all of you, kind of in a fantasy land is what I want to say. You know, they want somebody to come rushing in, okay? Rushing in to sweep them off their feet, come back to them, and like, let's say this is an ex, like to put a ring on their finger, like out of the blue and propose to them, like stuff like that. You need to come out of that illusion, okay? Things don't work out like that way. Things don't work out like the movies, okay? But I have to say, some of you expect this person to do a major turnaround, and whoever is like, what I'm getting is like praying or doing healing on this person for them to transform into their higher self, you know, to integrate their higher self, to be more spiritual is what I'm getting. Your prayers are being answered, but the timing is really slow. Okay, it's been really slow, and that's why some of you are fed up because you've been waiting so long for this person, whoever it is, okay, to change, to like do like a major life transformation of that sort. Okay, so some of you want the person to be in a commitment with you or whatnot, but this person is not ready. Okay, this person is yet not ready for a commitment is what I'm getting. There's something that needs to be released before they do so. This person, yeah, their ego needs to be tamed. Their ego needs to be tamed, okay? So this person is going through some type of a healing because they're in their ego still, okay? Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, wow. Okay, these are a lot of cards. Scorpio, your energy is really intense today. Okay. You might be dealing with an earth sign or a, I'm getting Aries for some of you, but earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or anybody else, right? So here's the thing. Something is going to come about. Some kind of fated event is what I'm getting. So some kind of fated event is going to come and kind of get you out of that stuckness. If you feel stuck in this connection with somebody or they're moving way too slow for you, some kind of fated event is going to come through and get you out of this like Knight of Pentacles energy, being stuck, slow as hell. It's going to move forward, and once that happens, it's like the you're gonna make a decision based on that and move forward, is what I'm getting. For some of you, this is going this event is going to like change the dynamic of your connection. Okay, so if your connection, it's like, let's just say whatever you were moving against was like, how should I say, the issue was, okay, let's just say the issue was making a commitment or getting married to this person, right? Like they could never commit to you. Every time you almost thought you were like close to committing, like then they would like act weird, or they would like fall off the earth, or they would go into, hermit mode, whatever. You all know what I mean, because there's so much fear involved, right? There's so much fear involved. Somebody doesn't want to be vulnerable. They're scared to express themselves because they were hurt in the 1995. You know what I mean? So whoever that person is that carried that and was in fear mode, and like every time things would get serious, or like emotions would get like heated, is what I want to say, they would like run off. If you're dealing with that kind of a person, this fated event that comes is going to get you stuck. I mean, unstuck is what I want to say. Move things faster, because some of you have been with this person for a while. Like you've known this person for a while. Okay, so once that happens, you're gonna make a decision, and there's this exciting, you're gonna be so excited, because you're not even gonna believe how this person like turned around, is what I want to say. If you're dealing with, someone who's going through some type of transformation, who has been stuck in ego, okay? And that's why I say Aries for some of you. It could be Taurus too. But why I'm saying that is because for Aries, the lower part of Aries is acting like a baby. So it's like they either lash out or they go into seclusion every time. Like they go into, they're known, what they're saying is they're known for ghosting people. Not ghosting really, it's more like totally ignoring people. Okay, so if you're dealing with one, that's what, that's highly likely. But once you make this decision, there's this like exciting new opportunity. You're going to get some good news, and like you're going to make a decision, and you both are going to come into this serious connection you always wanted. So if this is you, if you've been wanting a commitment with this person and they never gave it to you, and it took so long, and you're always back and forth, breaking up, getting back, whatever, talking, not talking, whatever, they are, what I'm getting is evolving. Okay, they are evolving from the Knight to the Emperor. Some of them from a child to the Emperor is what I'm getting. Okay, so this could be a very immature person that you're dealing with. Okay, but there's going to be progress. So all the fights that you had in the past, okay, also have to do with the lack of communication you had with this person. All the arguments, all the, hurting each other's feelings, whatnot. It has to do with this person. Well, first of all, both of you lack in communication, like open communication is what I want to say. Like, I'm not saying 100% how you feel. In a calm way, okay? Until, like, I feel like some of you express yourself when they're like about to leave, okay? Like you don't say anything for some of you, and then it's like once it's over, you're like da 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 da, and like that doesn't help. You need to find a way to communicate openly with one another, So what's coming in? Oh yes, I knew it. Okay, yeah, totally. So this person, whoever it was in the ego all this time, they're going to release ego self, okay? The fear, the ego, the attachments, operating from the lower self, okay? I feel like this person is going to do a major turnaround, and you're going to be in shock. If this is the other person you're dealing with, you're going to seriously be in shock. Okay? This is awesome. I love this. For my Scorpios. Okay. Yep. The ending of betrayal. Ten of Swords. And this is also betraying yourself too. I hope you all know that. That's what I'm getting with this. Betraying yourself. Yeah, so somebody's really releasing that devil energy. Or it could be a Capricorn. And it could be a Capricorn. What is this about? Yeah, things are coming into oh, I love this. Oh my God. Okay, so things will come into balance after that. Okay, this also has to do with, you know, anything in court, marriage, whatnot. But this has a lot to do with balance for me. Balancing your emotions with this person, reaching a serious commitment, and working together doing that, okay? So it's not one-sided anymore. I feel like for some of you, you feel like you put so much into this connection of your time and effort, okay? But this is what's coming in. Excuse me, for some of you, working together to maintain that balance, okay? And that's after transformation. This is the Death card. This is Scorpio, okay? So someone is majorly transforming. Excuse me. This person, whoever this is, but I feel like both of you are transforming, but one of you are going through major transformation, releasing the ego. Whoever has been operating for the ego, they're going to go through major transformation. They're probably going through it right now. If you're not in, excuse me, connection with them, they are going through a major transformation for the best. Okay? And that's really going to help your connection. And at the same time, you guys, I do have a cough, but it's really irking. So whoever is not telling the other person, whether it has to do with this romantic connection or someone else in their life, what they need to say, whether it be a family member, a friend, a boss, coworker, whatnot, you really need to voice how you feel, okay? You really need to voice how you feel, because I'm like choking on words. Some of you have been hiding your feelings for way too long, hiding how you feel. So definitely do that, because that's going to really help you. What they're saying is it's going to really help you get your wishes granted, is what they're saying. Manifesting what you want is speaking up. Okay? So Scorpio, or cross watcher. Oh my God. Excuse me. Work on your throat chakra, okay? You sing your heart out, do exercises, meditate, and picture blue light going into your throat, okay? So this is it. I'm going to close off here before I have another cough attack. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you all for your support. I hope this has helped you in some way. Please let me know in the comments how this reading reflects on you, or how it resonates with you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and I will see you all next time. Bye.